This tutorial shows how to get and change the state of the Omni Core controller through the web application. In addition, it shows how you can use other graphical elements like menus, radio buttons and switches. Copy the tabs.js file from this tutorial folder and paste it in the liftkit_1 project folder. This file has the necessary functions to switch tabs. Open the application folder with Visual Studio Code. Create a new file called controller_script.js. This file will host the new elements functions. Add the declaration of the elements variables and the load function in the new file. The first element that we are going to create is the menu bar, where we will put as title ABB liftkit, and we will define a button that says controller settings, that has a logo of a gear in addition to an arrow. When the button is pressed, a function that is in the tabs.js file will be executed, and the tabs will be changed. With these lines we make that only one of the buttons can be active. Then, we put the following instructions where we can change the controller to manual or automatic. The next step is to create the switch to turn on or turn off the motors. We set the element to a scale of 1.5 with this line. By clicking on the switch we can turn the motors on or off depending on their current state. To know the state of the switch we use this condition. Next, we create a button to start the program. For this we reset the program pointer with this line. Turn on the motors. Change the state of the switch that we just created to be displayed in the correct way. And start the program setting it in a continuous cycle. Running the task that is selected in the task selection panel. The next step is to create another button to stop the program. Then, we create two functions to initialize the radio buttons and the switch to the controller states when the application is opened. With the function load_manual_auto we obtain the operating state of the controller. If it is in automatic mode, we turn on the second button, and if it is in manual mode, the first one. With the load_motor_state function we do something similar, but with the switch and the state of the motors. These functions are already called in the radio buttons and in the switch. The next step is to go to the script.js file and add the start function of the new elements in the load function. To finish, we modify our HTML file. We add the libraries of the new elements that we have used. We call tabs.js and controller_script.js. In the body of the web, we add the menu bar and the image of GOFA mounted on the liftkit. And then we add the content of the controller settings tab. We see that the menu bar has been created with the image that we have added. If we click on controller settings, we access another tab with the new elements. We see that we can change the controller mode, turn on or turn off the motors, and start or stop the program.